We're back. We are back, people in the house. Welcome to United Sauce and Wingers. It's been about 2 months, I want to say. 2 months, and it's felt good. I've had some time off, spent good time with the family. I had to, I think the last video we did, Sean, was the watch along, and it was the worst 3 hours of my life. And after that, I'm done. I'm done. I need to have a sauna, get some yoga, and just figure out what I'm doing with my life. And it's helped. It's helped. I feel better. I feel ready for the new season. And you know what? We're just going to keep it completely real about this. There's so much going on and there's so much to talk about. But Sean, first of all, how are you doing, man? You all good?
Bro, I'm feeling good, man. The less we talk about that last watch along, the better. Like, that's in the past. New season, new show, and everything's new. So yeah, man, I'm just buzzing for the new season. And it's good to be back. You know, had a bit of time off, working on a few things outside of this, so work and business and everything's good, man. So right now I can't complain, in a good spot.
That's my man. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It's good to be back in the game and see you guys. Ryan, been a while. Yes, good to have you back. Marco, my man.
Yes,
good.
boys.
Good. This is the community, right? And I'm so glad that I'm not doing it by myself or just with Sean, because Sean will lose 5-0 and Sean will be like, yeah, it's fine. I don't need that in my life. I need some realism and some what's actually gone on in the game. But guys, yeah, it's gonna be a good show. There's so much has happened, but we're gonna cover the main things. So where's Man United gonna finish? Are we ready? And this is a huge question. I want to get your guys' thoughts. Are we actually ready for the season? 12:30 on Saturday, we are playing Leeds. This is a big game. They are going to come out firing. They played more than us. They've had all their players back. Huge game. So we're going to break that down and figure out, are we ready, not only for Leeds, but for the season? Big talk. We're also going to look at the Premier League predictions. Where we're going to finish? Obviously, Lukaku's come back. That guy's a beast. Eats freaking Cheerios and Weetabix for breakfast. It's going to be a big season for Chelsea and for Man City with Grealish. So we're going to figure out where are we going to finish this season. Also, we're going to look at the Golden Boot, Golden Glove, relegation. Is Sancho a flop? Is he going to fly? Where's Varane? What announced Varane? What's going on? So there's loads to talk about. But first of all, Sean, where is Manchester United going to finish this season? And please keep respectful. Let's not go on this hype train and flicking all this nonsense. Just be real and tell me where we're going to finish this season, brother.
So I think at the moment, right, wait for it. So where we are right now, I think the top 3 finishes is assured. And I'm waiting to see now what more business we're going to do, because you got to think we still got 3.5-4 weeks left of the window. And if we make some more signings, that could change things. So I would say right now, with the squad that we've got, top 3 is assured. I think the title push is in the offing, but I want to see if we're bringing anything else to the table. I'm impressed with what we've done so far, but I still think, I'm hoping, remember what we said? I said, we need 3 signings to be going for this title. And we got 2. So we need the last one, man. We need the last one.
So you're saying that we're going to get top 3. So we're going to finish 3rd.
I didn't say that. Let's not put words in my mouth. Let me be very clear. Dom, this is the first. We're in the first 4 minutes of the first show. Come on, let's not do this. No, I said top 3 is assured. That's what I think right now.
Sean, listen to me. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. Okay.
I'm listening.
Where are we going to finish this season? The position.
I can't say that right now until the window is closed.
What the show is for, mate? I don't want to.
No, but I need to see what the window's not closed. The squads are not finished.
Oh my! Look, Sean. Based on where we are now, forget about the window. Forget where are we. Based on what we have right now, based on the team mentality, where are we going to finish? If things stays the same, where are we finishing? That's I don't know what to do. People in the comments help me out. I'm asking a simple question: where are we finishing?
Yeah. I'm saying, I need to see. Ask me again in a month when the window's closed, and I'll give you I'll give you a better answer. I can't give you an answer yet. I can't give you an answer yet.
No, don't say you give me a better answer because you're not giving me an answer. Don't give me a better. You know what, guys? Forget about Sean. All right, he's too scared to say what it is, just in case he gets it wrong. Honestly,
it's not that.
Sean's the kind of person, right? He'll ask a girl out on a date, and because he's nervous, he won't tell her where to meet. he'd be like, yeah, let's go for a date, but I'm not going to tell you where we're going to meet. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
What I'm saying is we need to see where the squads end up. Other teams are still signing players. Chelsea are still signing strikers. Man City are still doing business trying to get Kane. All of this is going to dictate where we're going to go. So you could ask me now, but next week I might have a different. It might change again.
About next week, I'm talking about now, Sean. Where do you think we're going to finish right now?
So based on today, if everything stays the same, in all squads stay the same.
Thank you.
I will say that we're going to be. Second. I'll say second.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say second.
Okay. What time is this? I just want to make sure when I go back to the video, it's 5 minutes. Okay. I just want to make sure when I want to go back to this, guys. Sean's saying we're going to finish second. Okay. Okay. Red Army saying we can win the league, bro. You know what, right?
We can win the league.
We can win the league. Sean, I hear what you're saying, second, right? But I've been thinking about this a lot. Right? Second is a big old challenge, brother. All right. You got to put this into perspective, okay? You got Man City, who have a history and legacy of winning the Premier League. They know it's like putting slippers on in the morning, bro. Get the coffee, put your slippers on, you're done. You don't even think about it. You're driving a car, you don't think about putting your into second gear, you just do it, right? They know how to win the league. Then you go to Chelsea, who won the Champions League, and now they've sorted the pressed issue they need, a striker. The guy scores wherever he goes. So for me, and I'm being completely honest, I'll tell everybody right now, I don't think we're going to finish first. And this is not me not wanting to. It is based on what I see and footballing opinions, right? We're not going to finish first. It'll be between Chelsea and Man City, based on what I just said. Legacy.
Oh my gosh!
Wait.
Oh my
I'm just Sean. This show is not just to massage the egos of Manchester United.
No,
I'm telling you how it is. I'm not going to change who I am, right? I think you've got Man City, you've won it so many times before, and they've got improved. And you never know if they get Kane. I know we're doing it based on now, but
have they improved? Have they improved though?
They have improved, mate, because they've got Grealish.
Have they improved though?
Yes, they've got Grealish.
Does Grealish improve their starting 11?
100% he improves them. 100%.
No. Does he improve their starting 11 though?
100% he does, without a shadow of a doubt. What are you talking about?
Does he? How?
How? By stepping on the pitch and putting boots on. That's how he improves him, mate.
No. So he's better than Sterling.
100% he's better than Sterling. 100%.
How many goals did Sterling get in the Euros?
Mate, oh my gosh, we're comparing the Euros to the Premier League. Are you
I'm just saying to you, bro. I'm saying to you how I don't believe Grealish is better than Sterling. That's just me personally. Okay. And I don't believe is he better than Mahrez? I don't know.
Guys in the comments, who's better? Sterling or Grealish? And let's just end this right now because
that doesn't end anything. That's just them giving their opinion.
The people talk. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Let the people talk.
Let them talk. I don't mind. Let them talk. Yeah, let them talk. Let the
people decide because I think Grealish is better than Sterling. Vibes is saying 100%. Grealish is better than Rex from Toy Story.
I don't know about that, mate.
Leveled ahead of Sterling. Look, people are saying it, man.
No, mate, I don't know.
Sean, whatever, right? Man City for me, even if improved, they still have a team that knows how to play and how to win a league. It's that what's that Jose Mourinho always says it. It's the what's that word he always says? Not the legacy, the moment.
I'm not on this Grealish hype train, mate. 9 goals and he didn't even hit double figures in goals last year.
Here we go. Anyway, forget that.
He didn't hit win a league. And you're talking about £100 million player. That's a joke. That is a joke, mate. Anyway.
Lyle actually agrees with you. Lyle says that I agree. Sure, I think really destabilised the way City plays. I don't know, Lyle. I don't know, man. We're going to see clearly.
Let the people talk, Dom. Just let the people talk, Dom.
But anyway, right. You got Man City, okay? I think Man City are going to be there. Chelsea, they've got one of the best managers in the world. Their squad, they've got basically about 6 or 7, 70, 80 million pound players in their team.
We finished above them last season comfortably.
Yeah, but I'm talking about now they've got Lukaku and strengthened the most important position, right? I think that is just such a huge
our leftovers.
Oh, all right, whatever, mate. He went and won the league, by the way.
Our leftovers, mate.
Yeah, no, we're having leftovers, whatever, and he's going to win the league last season, so I don't know what you're talking about. And then that leaves us there. That's why I think we are more likely to finish third. I don't think Liverpool are going to do it. I don't think they're really serious anymore. They're a cat in headlights, whatever, rabbit, whatever. I think we're going to finish third. And I don't think there's anything wrong with me saying that. It's based on It's based on the managers we got to beat, based on the teams we got to beat, and I just feel like when you get a lot of new players, people think we're going to gel automatically, bro. It's not going to be simple like that. The team needs to learn how to play together. If Van der Beek or Bake whatever, plays more, he's going to have to learn to play the team because he hadn't played that much. You got Varane, you've got Varane, Sancho. They all got to learn to play with the team, and you're playing teams that have played in gel before.
But equally, though, Dom, no, I don't, because it's like equally, if our new players have to take time to gel, surely that has to apply to Grealish and the rest of them.
No. Because this is where we disagree. Because Grealish is going into a well-oiled team. There's no one saying that Manchester United are a well-oiled team. No one. If you're saying it, please tell me why. Tell me why you think that. Because Manchester United are trying to figure themselves out, a new identity, a new way of playing.
It's a load of, but this is just that is a narrative. That's not reality.
What's reality?
The reality is that we finished second in the league last year. So on paper and in over the course of 38 games, we were the second best team in the country. That's the reality. That's the facts. So all of this figuring ourselves out, no well-oiled machine. If those other teams are so well-oiled, then why were they not finishing above us?
What, Man City?
No, Man City are the champions.
Yeah,
but you're talking about Chelsea.
Yeah,
Liverpool.
Chelsea had a manager
such a well-oiled machine, right?
But you know, Chelsea won the Champions League. Surely you're forgetting that.
I'm not forgetting that. That's Dom. I don't put great emphasis on those cup competitions compared to a league season because, and we've been through this, but in a cup competition, you can get a draw. You can get easy rub of the draw.
Come on, Sean, man.
And no, Dom. And over 38 games, you don't have to play all the top teams in a league.
Oh, Champions League.
Hold on, Dom. Can you let me talk, bro? I'm saying to you, in a league, every team has to play each other twice, so it's a balanced competition. A cup competition, there's an element of luck, there's an element of randomness in the draw. There's so many things that can go in a team's favor in a cup competition. So yeah, well done. They won the Champions League. I don't think they were the best team in Europe. Do you?
What, Chelsea?
Yeah.
100%. If you win the Champions League, you're the best league.
No, okay, so you think they're better than Man City?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. And they proved it because it's not just about the team. It's not just about the mentality. It's about all those things put together.
So by your logic, Chelsea are going to win the league then, yeah?
By my logic, it's going to be between Chelsea and Man City. And I don't want to say it.
And who's going to win the league?
Who's going to win the league?
Yeah, because if Chelsea are the best team, then that means they must win the league.
I'm going to have to say, right, is it based on the players that Man City and Chelsea have got right now?
Let's base it on now. Yeah, no, let's base it on right now. Yeah,
base it on right now. I think Chelsea could win the league.
No, not could. Are they going to?
Well, based on now, I think they would. Yeah, I think they would win the league. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Chelsea. Right here, we had it here now. Chelsea are going to win the league according to Dom.
So what are you saying then?
Let's see. So I'm saying that I don't think Chelsea will finish above us. Period. So I believe that Liverpool. I think people are writing Liverpool off. I think they're going to be up there and they're going to be challenging for the top three. I think Chelsea will finish fourth. Wow. I think it's between us and City for the top two positions, and Liverpool could be up in there as well. I'm not on this too called Chelsea hype train. I'm just not on it. I'm just not about it. I'm not on it. I'm not on it.
Are you not on it though because everybody else is on it and you're just trying to be different? Are you being?
No, I've never been on it. Go back. I've never been on it. I don't get it. Yes, they were very good defensively when he came in. Lukaku's gonna get them a lot more goals, but we've seen what Lukaku is. We've seen what he is. We know what he's about. Yeah, he gets goals, but I think the improvements that we've made to our team in the core area so far, Raphael Varane, to be honest with you, is a glaring hole that we've had. That's fixed. Like that was a big liability for us. All those dumb corners that we've been letting in, all those rubbish set pieces, all those crap goals. We shouldn't see that this season. Luke Shaw's gone to another level, right? I would say arguably we've got the best back four, arguably the best back four in the league, one of the best in Europe. And we've added firepower. Jadon Sancho's coming. Greenwood's going to be better, right? I'm just confident in the players and the improvements that we've made.
I'm glad you're talking about this because I'm gonna pick some holes in this, right? And it's not because I'm trying to be negative, not in the slightest. I'm very
You're always
pragmatic.
negative.
No,
That's a new
don't
nickname
call
for
me
you,
that,
mate.
Bobby. No. I'm pragmatic.
Mis-
And listen,
Mr. Negative. Go on then.
I'm
Let's
the
go.
most positive. I'm the most positive guy in the world. Like I got electricity coming out of me. It's ridiculous, right?
We all do.
I'm positive, but let's just get to comments and say hello to people, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are back after 2 months. 2 months sabbatical. Oh, just finding myself. No, not really. Honestly, after Man United lost to Villarreal, whatever it was, I was just like, I don't want to hear about transfer rumors. I don't want to hear nothing. I just need some time to recharge, spend time with the family. And now we're back ready for the season. Season is the most important thing. Fabrizio does transfers. We don't. So I'm so glad that we're back. Let's get in the comments. To keep Chelsea sacked their manager, got a new manager, and the Champions League, while Oli lost to Emery, who had Coquelin, Foyth, Raul. Yeah, that says it all. I don't need to say much more to that. Temmie, my boy, how's it going, man? Chai with Gary, freaking the best name on YouTube. Guys, where have you been? We've missed Sean's unwavering optimism.
Yeah. You're gonna get a whole lot more of that this year, mate.
But you know what the worst thing,
a whole lot more of that, bro.
The worst thing, Chai, is that Sean is not putting this on the slightest. He's a very well-educated, intellectual guy, owns his own business. He's not actually deluded. He just really believes what he's saying. It's just crazy. And sometimes he does actually have some truth to it. But sometimes I'm thinking, my brother, mate, come down from the clouds. Come have some lunch with me down here. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, Arun, Chelsea, City, United, Leicester. Okay, Arun saying Chelsea, then City, then United. You know what? That's probably, he's giving away my prediction, but that's probably where I'll go in terms of how to fall. We're going to do that in a second.
People are writing off Liverpool too much. So this is how I see it. People are writing off Liverpool too easily, and they're hyping up Chelsea way too much. Too much.
We're going to get your top four and your relegation in a second, Sean. You can tell us why Oren's got it wrong. Stefan, Sean, love your positivity and realistic with basing your answer on knowledge. Chelsea, no chance to finish above the league. I've told you, some people see the truth in Sean, some people. But then you get my boy like L. I don't think Sean doesn't believe what he's saying. He's trying to convince himself.
L, get out of here, mate. Any Arsenal fans, they shouldn't even be in this chat because Aston Villa most likely finish above you this season. Good luck down in 10th, bro.
Okay, Arsenal spoken. Vide, remember when Lukaku used to start counterattacks for the opposition? Fun times. Oh, Jesus.
There you go. I remember that. That's what they signed.
This is a point I want to talk about later. Very good point. We still haven't sorted our midfield, and that is why I don't think we're going to finish first or second. And that's the main reason why I don't think it is, because that is a gaping hole that we have not improved. Unless we start someone else or miraculously McFred get better, that is our weak spot, and we can talk about that later. One Love says, "Yo, Vibe says he's definitely improved under Conte. Yes, he has. Chelsea being touched by Villarreal as we speak. Really? Oh, Flip, what's the score on that?
Oh, are they really? This super team Chelsea, is that right?
Well, no, it's 1-1. It's 1-1.
Is that right? Is that right?
1-1. It's 1-1. It's fine. It's fine.
This Chelsea hype, man.
Tuchel parking the bus against Villarreal, but he's not Oli, so he won't get hate. I'm backing our boys. We're not as bad as people make us out to be. Our record speaks for itself. Sean, mate,
100%, man.
He is backing you big time. It's 1-1 at the moment. Vita Dom was moving like Debo from Friday. Make sure Woodward gets the transfers done. That explains the break. That's it, man. I was just chilling outside of my rocking chair, just waiting for the season to start, brother. You know what, Sean? Please, guys, don't forget to like the video and all that jazz. Makes a difference. It helps. Why not? And it's free. Sean, I want you to tell me, and don't take long doing this, brother. All right, we're going to go into a section of Premier League predictions. What is your top four based on now? Forget about what transfers. You know what? You can even include possible transfers that you think might happen. Just tell me what you think the top four will be, and also relegation, brother.
Cool. So I feel that, at the moment, I'm going to say I think we'll be in a title race.
Yep.
But I think we may just fall short. So I'm going to say, I rate Leicester, by the way, Mr. Pandev. I think Leicester's going to be up there. I think they might just miss out again on top four like they always do. So I'd have them around 4th or 5th. But let's go. I'm going to keep to that theme. Top 2, Man United, Man City. It could go either way.
No.
Number three.
No. I need it to be 1, 2, 3. Don't give me this nonsense. Tell me number 1, who?
man, it's going against my nature.
I don't care about your nature.
Man City right now, but it can change. Man
So
City
you have a go at me for saying Man City.
You
were having a go at me for saying Man City. You're
saying I was having a go at you at
what?
hyping up Chelsea. That's what I was having. Hyping up Chelsea too much. Man City, we know they're good. We're second. Man United second. Man United second.
Yeah. Who's third?
I'm gonna go third place. Liverpool.
Okay. And why Liverpool?
Because they're a flipping good team.
Okay, all right. And fourth?
Chelsea.
All right, fine. Okay. So Sean's predictions are Man City, Man United, Liverpool, and Chelsea. You've seen it, record it, snap that. I might take a screenshot because I know
this is not my final prediction, though. My final prediction will be done once the transfer window closes.
Oh, get off it. This is a prediction from now.
No, okay. It's not. I'm not having that. No. I'm doing another prediction in 3 weeks when the window is closed.
All right. This is pre-transfer window closing prediction.
Yeah.
All right. So this is Sean's. Guys, let me know in your comments what you think. Do you agree? I know people are talking about Leicester, and I think Leicester are a massive underdog. They're always there and thereabouts, and Brendan Rodgers is an unreal manager. To say what you want, he's a great manager. Okay, Sean.
Not better than Ollie.
Okay, fine. All right, what about relegation, bro?
Relegation. Oh man, I don't even really look down there. I'll keep it 100. I don't even look. Who got promoted? Who the promoted sides? So we got Brentford. Actually, my old team. Shout out to Brentford. Shout out to my boys down at Brentford, my old team. So Brentford's are coming up. Who else came up? Norwich. Did they come back up?
Yeah. So in the league, you've got Watford. You've got Brentford, and you've got Norwich. Yeah.
All right. Watford probably go straight back down.
Yeah.
Who else was struggling at the end of last season? I'm going to say probably Norwich. I'm going to say Watford. I'm going to say Brentford are going to stay up.
Yeah.
So then we got it's going to be Fulham went down. So we got Newcastle there or thereabouts, Southampton. Who else are the teams down there? You
got Newcastle, Crystal Palace always escape. Brighton,
yeah,
but Brighton are quite a well-oiled team as well.
Nah, do you know what? Sorry, boys. Sorry, Brighton, Brentford. It's my old team, but yeah. I think the 3 promoted teams probably go straight back down.
Wow. Okay. You know what? I think Brentwood would put up a fight, but then it's the longevity of the season, right?
It's a long season. Yeah, it's a long season. A couple of injuries, they're in trouble.
Yeah, I hear you, man. My prediction is Man City. Man City, Chelsea, Man United, Liverpool.
Okay. Dom, hold on a minute. Haven't you just contradict yourself?
Why?
You said Chelsea are the best team in Europe.
No, I said they were the best team in Europe because they won the Champions League, yeah. But now I'm talking about the Premier League.
So now they're not the best team in Europe?
No, they're the best team in Europe, yes. The Premier League is domestic.
It's a European,
European-based
league.
But Brentford doesn't play PSG, mate.
So then you're agreeing my point exactly to say that a cup competition is different from a league competition.
Yeah, we know that, but it's still a huge competition, though.
Dom.
But you just
killed your own argument. But okay, I'll let you have it. Fair enough. Fair enough. So Chelsea are the best team in Europe, but Man City are going to win the league. Make that make sense, people.
Mate, one love. Southampton, Watford, and Burnley, just to shake things up. Norwich, Watford, and maybe Southampton. Whoa, Lyle is on one. Manchester United, 21 and 22. I'm calling it. More hope than anything else, but I'm running with it. By the way,
big up, Lyle.
Is Ramsdale going to Arsenal? I know.
Yeah, they bought. Didn't they buy him for like 35 million or something crazy?
Has it actually gone through?
I think it has. Yeah.
No.
And imagine they had Martinez. That's why Arteta. You need to be looking at your own house, bro. What's Arteta still doing in the job? Because I remember this time last year, Arteta the Messiah, Arteta better than Ollie, and because he won the FA Cup. And that's why I said to you, cup competitions don't mean diddly squat. It's about what you do over a league season.
Okay, all right, sure, go for Arsenal players. All right, nice one. All right, look, I want to talk about. All right, we know where we're going to finish, right? And obviously, this show's about are we ready? Okay, we know that Varane is about to get announced. I swear our signings take so much longer. We knew about Sancho, 18 months ago. We knew about Varane, over a month ago, and we still haven't seen anything. It's so weird. It's like they're trying to long it out. But anyway, are we ready? Are we actually ready for the season, Sean, in terms of Leeds? And there's people that just come back. Sancho's only just come back. Varane's not played with us at all. Matic has played the most because he didn't have anything to do on the holidays. Are we actually ready to compete? Or do you feel like we need like a couple more weeks?
I think ideally, do you know what? Ideally, you'd want a couple more weeks with the group together. But reality is we're not going to get that. And to be honest, it's the same for all the top teams. They've all had international players going out. So I guess it remains to be seen. Like watching the pre-season games, it was nice seeing the kids play in the first couple. Yeah. And then the teams gradually got stronger against Brentford. We looked decent. But I think against Everton last week, bro, we looked good. The team looked sharp. They look hungry. We were moving the ball through the midfield. And this is one of the things that I'm going to say, which I said at the start of last year. People were saying about the midfield. Well, we may have a replacement. We may not need a midfielder. I still think ideally, yes, we want to get a Neves or we want to get a DM. We want to get a Declan Rice, somebody like that. But if we don't get one, now we've got to be positive and look at what we've got. And hopefully, and I'm hoping, and people always used to think I had an agenda against this guy, but no, I didn't. It was just a case of biding your time. And apparently he's been working in the gym. He's come back like Mr. Terminator, put on some muscle, getting himself ready for the Premier League. Hopefully, if we can get Donny van der Beek playing and performing at the level that we know he's capable of, he could be our solution in that midfield.
All right, I'm going to do something interesting then. We're going to decide the team for Saturday, and we've got to agree on the player. If we don't agree, we've got to have it out, right? And then the people in the comments...
We'll let the people decide.
United Source community decide, because they know more ball than you, Sean. So we've got to agree. We've got to be unanimous in terms of us two, right? And then whatever. So,
cool.
In goal, I'm saying... For Leeds, this is all things considered, how long they've been back, what's going on, all these stupid things, passports and Corona. I'm saying that we need to start De Gea. Are we agreed?
Yes.
That was easy. I love that. We can move on. On the right, AWB.
The main man. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Agreed on that as well.
Maguire and Lindelof. No? Really?
Yes. Just. Yeah, go on, because Varane hasn't signed his medical.
Mate, there's no way Varane can start that game.
All right, go on. Yeah,
on the left, Shaw picks himself. It's literally just, I don't even know why we even talked about the left back. Now we go into midfield. This is where we need to really decide, and this is where I go to why I don't think we're going to win the league if we don't change anything, because our midfield was our weakest position last season, and we've still not fixed it. We still not fixed it. We don't know if Pogba's leaving.
It wasn't our weakest position.
You don't think it's our weakest position?
No, it wasn't. No, centre back was our weakest position.
I don't agree with that.
How many times did we come here talking about, what was it?
Fred.
No, Lindelof and Maguire, the fridge. It was terrible. It was terrible, man. It was terrible.
Fred more. Sure,
yeah, but McFred, in all the big games that we won, McFred was starting.
Yeah, but all the games that we didn't win, McFred
and the games where we lost, it was because of stupid. Is the centre backs letting us down?
No, but all the games we didn't win, McFred were also starting. So that
no, they weren't. Go back to Fulham. It was Matic and all those donkeys in the midfield. It was it wasn't. No, you got to go back and watch the games, Dom. What was that? Başakşehir away. It wasn't McFred playing when we lost that game. The Fulham game at Old Trafford, they weren't playing when we were dropping points. So I remember distinctly those games, and when we played McFred in the big games, they showed up for us, man.
What about the smaller games, mate?
The smaller games, when he wasn't playing them, he was rotating and bringing in Matic and Van der Beek. And he wasn't playing those.
Bro. You were even getting annoyed with McFred. You were.
No, I'm saying they haven't got. No, I'm saying they haven't got enough quality on the ball. We all know that. But they do. But it's not always about focusing on people's weaknesses. You got to focus on what they do well. And in the big games, they offer us something. Hopefully now we don't need to play them because we've got a better defense. That's what I say. The centre back was the real problem because they were only playing to make up for the weakness in defense.
Okay, fine. All right. In that argument, then fine. Who would you play? Say we're doing a 4-2-3-1, which we
so in the midfield for the weekend, because Varane's not playing. I'm sorry, but you got to start him again, McFred. They got to start.
I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing it. This is
McTominay and Fred has got to play.
Where we disagree.
But hold on, isn't McTominay got an injury though? I think he's carrying an injury.
He got an injury. Let me see. Might do.
If he's got a knock, that changes it a little bit.
Scott McTominay, for example, he's saying a few players. What's he saying? A few players have some niggling injuries. Scott McTominay, for example. So hopefully we'll have no more effects after this 20 minutes he played. Yeah, he's all right. He's all right. He's niggles, mate. They play flicking all the time.
Right, play him. He's got to play, mate. Vital player. Player. He's got to play.
Okay, this is where we completely disagree then, bro. You're saying McTominay and Fred.
Yeah.
I'm saying Van der Beek.
Yeah.
And Matic.
Oh, that will be the easiest way to lose that game against Leeds.
I'm saying it.
High energy, and you're playing our two slowest midfielders. Make that make sense.
Wait. Can you stop about this slowest? Matic has always been slow. He's been slow for Chelsea. He's not got faster. He went faster and doing Usain Bolt when he was freaking 15 playing football. Like literally, he's always been a big 50. Guy. Listen, he's always been a big guy, long limbs, but his skill comes in his thought process. He's quite close control and touching and feeding those balls through the line once he's got a bit more space. Like, I don't know, this McFred, you're going back to the old Manchester United, Sean. I don't get it.
It's not old Manchester United. No. It's not old. That is the winning formula. Matic is too old now, for one, right? He's getting too old. He hasn't got the legs that he used to have. He cannot cover the ground in midfield. Leeds is a high energy. Dom, let me talk now, bro, because Leeds, you put your case. I'm saying to you, against Leeds, high energy, high work rate. They cover the most ground in the league. You need athleticism. You need players who can get across that pitch, put their foot in, and win the ball, and give it to our attacking players. You're going to get make the stuff happen for us. So for this particular game, it's not the one. It's not the one for Matic and Dominic Van der Beek. We will get overrun by Dallas and all those Rodrigo, all those boys in midfield.
It's about the shape that we do while we're playing with. If we know that Matic is not the fastest, whatever, I still don't think that's a big thing, depending on how we play. It's how we set up the team shape. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Matic doesn't need to be the one to go past the halfway line and start to find these crazy balls. Why is he not just with the defense, like hanging back and making sure that we don't get overrun? Like, I don't know what people think, that people have to be fast to keep up with fast players. It doesn't work like that. Some of the best players in the world aren't the fastest, but they're actually very smart and quick up there. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think it can work if you give them the right roles and you tell Matic, all right, Matic, if you go past the halfway line, you know you ain't going to get back. So you need to hover around here. And if anybody sees Matic going there, you need to come a step back. And that can be Van der Beek, who's smart to say, okay, if Matic is going forward in one of his driving runs, I got to keep back just in case it turns over. It doesn't have to be this fast player. I want us to move away from the whole McFred situation that we've got to try and do a Kamehameha, fusion ha, and create this CDM from two players. I'm bored of it. I want
it's an easy narrative to put out, right? That McFred needs to go, right? I get it. But at the same time, we have to understand that they got us a lot of good results last season. So, yeah, we need to evolve. But at the end of the day, we haven't signed anyone yet. And you could put Van der Beek in with Matic. I wouldn't put both of them in there. You could play. In fact, I wouldn't have Matic. I just want. Yeah, but Everton. It's a different. Again, different strokes for different folks, bro. Horses for courses. This is not a course for those slow. We need stallions. We need stallions for this. Matic is not a stallion. He's a pony. He's like a Shetland pony in this race. In this race, we can't have him in there. No. It's not that.
So
this is not the course for him.
You're saying McFred, and then what? You got Bruno, and then Martial.
Bruno. So wait, let's go slower. So yeah, Bruno number 10, of course, the main man, the Don Bruno, El Magnifico, of course. Yeah. And then who we got available? We're doing on the right wing. Mason, he looks sharp.
Yeah.
Mason,
And then
Mason on the right wing. We agreed on that.
Yeah, we haven't got anybody else. Yeah, Mason on the right. Yeah.
Yeah. Up front, it's got to be go with Tony.
Yeah.
No, wait. Eddie, I think Cavani's fit.
No, he's
so
not. He's
not fit. Okay,
no,
Martial.
He got granted extended leave to spend more time with his family.
Bloody hell, man! What's wrong with this guy, man?
He was in his contract when he renegotiated.
Are you for real?
Yeah, I'm being serious,
bro. The season's starting. What was he doing?
A happy player is a better player, and family is important. So they said you can have some more time with your family.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Tony's got to step up this season anyway. Yeah. So let him plot. And on the left,
don't say it.
You know DJ Daniel James James, the main man. Bro, we need him to start with, and then we've got Sancho waiting in the wings to come on and rip it up second half. But let Dan James run his legs off, run his socks off, burn him into the ground. Because Sancho's only been training for a week, so you can't start.
Sancho's not coming on. So you're saying McFred?
He's going to come on. He's going to come on. He's going to come on second half.
Yeah, he might come on. He might come on for. You don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't, bro.
But let
want to rush him and then get him injured. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't get even 1 minute.
The fans aren't going to be happy. Is it because it's at Old Trafford, right?
Oh, you don't care. The fans are not happy, mate. The amount of stuff he's done when the fans aren't happy, like not making a sub for 100 minutes. You don't care. You don't care.
Is it Old Trafford?
Yeah.
Oh, Sancho's 100% coming on,
mate.
Ollie's gonna get that standing ovation, and Ollie's a manager. He thinks about the whole picture. He wants Sancho to be looking at the stadium. This is the theatre of dreams. Go on there, mate. Go on, son. Go out there and just play. Go on, make your debut.
Because you would say that, but he didn't make a sub at 100 minutes, mate. So he's not thinking about the whole situation.
Oh, right?
Sometimes he gets caught in headlights. So don't give me that rubbish. Listen to me. Greenwood, we have to play. Yeah, Martial have to play. We haven't got the other players, and then we've got. I've got to be honest with you. We haven't got.
You going Elanga?
Elanga can play, but I don't think he'll want to play Dan James against Leeds because they'll go on the break and he'll want him on the break. Dan James is probably Leeds is probably the only game we play Dan James in. I think that's the only game I want to play him in. It's actually perfectly set up for him.
So we agreed on Dan James.
I think for this particular game, I'm thinking about it now, and I've got to be real. I'm not going to change just for a narrative. Dan James on the left, Martial in the middle, Greenwood on the right, behind Bruno, but I'm not going McFred.
So we're only different on the midfield. So we got to let the people decide on the midfield.
I would say for me, if you really want to keep someone mobile,
were you going to put Pereira in there?
Oh, get off! No, I'm thinking to myself like
we ain't got anyone, mate. We're thin on the ground, man.
What about Fred and Van de Beek then?
Potentially, I haven't seen them play together enough.
Me neither. That's my only reason. But technically, they could work because Fred will be there. Do you know what I mean? Everywhere, and Van de Beek will be the person actually looking for simple passes, keeping the ball moving. Do you know what I mean?
I like that. I like that combination, but it's not proven, and I wouldn't risk it. Not now. We just need to go with a proven formula that's worked against Leeds before. We don't need to change it. If it ain't broke, don't change it. The games where we struggle, where we got to change it is the games where we're at home and Peas are playing a low block against us. I don't want to see them playing. I don't want to see McFred in those games, but I also don't want to see Matic in those games because he's holding the ball too long, not moving the ball quickly, doing these dribbles. He thinks he's Lionel Messi and he's not.
I think
he's a Serbian daddy long legs. Go on, what are they saying?
About Fred and VDB, because on paper, I hate saying on paper because Love Island is saying paper and they're butters, but like on paper, and then watch them play. If they get to know it, I think we got to agree, right? We agreed on everything else. Just give me Fred and Van de Beek
in the Carling Cup first round.
No.
I'll give it there. We can't risk it in the league. Okay, so Dom, let me give you a scenario, right?
Go on.
You play those two. And we draw the game. How are you going to feel after that?
I don't feel anything. I wouldn't say it's because of our midfield. No way.
But I'm saying it will be because the rest of the team's proven. That's the only combination that's not proven.
No, I've always said that our midfield's our weakest bit, but I'm not going to say oh, if Fred and McTominay were playing, we would have won that. No way.
No, but what I'm saying is, would you rather? Okay,
Mm.
and again, you got to put yourself in the shoes of the man. Go with a proven formula, right? That has proven to get results. Yeah, we didn't win the league. We had a bloody good season. We finished second. Majority of the games playing McFred. So we know if there's a good chance if we play McFred, we're going to get a result. Versus experimenting for the sake of experimenting. Now is not the time to experiment. The time to experiment is in the Carling Cup first round. That's the time we can try out that combination. We think it can work. Let's give it a go and play VDB and Fred and see what they do. And that's what he did last season. Van der Beek wasn't performing, so he never got into the league team. But Fred was, and he cemented his place. So I'm saying this game against Leeds, we remember what cost us last season. We dropped points at the start of the season against Palace, getting whooped by Tottenham. We have to get a result. The best way to get a result is go with what you know. And for me, I'm not giving you that. So no, I'm not. I can't do it, bro. I can't. We got to win. We need to win. These 3 games, we need 9 points out of the first 3 games to close down that gap. Because you know Man City are going to come out. You know Chelsea. The other teams are going to come out consistent.
Okay. Is my internet going a bit funny, or is it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. You've gone blurry.
I've gone blurry. All right, we'll just carry on until it does it. All right, fine. I'll go with McFred for now. Oh, because I can't bother to argue with you. Can you please tell me the golden boot and your golden glove for this Premier League season, bro?
Okay, golden boot. Part of me wants to say Cavani, but he's too busy with his family, man. That's disappointed me, man, because I backed him to have a big season this year, so I can't pick him. I would have to be real and say it's between Lukaku and your man, depending on where Kane is. I'll say between Lukaku and Kane.
Okay, and golden glove?
I'm gonna go with. If we stuck with one goalkeeper, I say there's a good chance we'll get it. But the golden glove will go to Edison.
Wow. Okay, that's actually okay. Fair. I think you meant Edison Cavani there for a second. I was like, what the mercy? All right, cool. I wanna kind of pivot a little bit because this has been on everybody's mind for like the last 2 months, and I've talked about it a bit. But I want to talk about Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba, right? We know that, by the way, Paul Pogba wasn't even mentioned in our predictions just then. I don't know if you noticed that. Wasn't even mentioned, right? And he's been playing. He can play. That's very interesting that we've not mentioned Paul Pogba. And the reason why is I'm trying to understand where he is in this whole Manchester United ecosystem. Where is he? Like, is he a part of our plans? Does he want to play? Is he good enough in terms of, we know he's good enough as an individual, but is he good enough for Manchester United? Based on all the things he's gone through and all the team that he's playing with, where do we go from here with Paul Pogba? Because for me, I feel like it's a bit of a sad story because we know he's got so much skill and oozes things that people can only dream of, but he just doesn't show it for Manchester United on a regular basis, and that frustrates me. But I just don't know what Paul Pogba we're going to get. And we were talking about this earlier, Sean, where if you're playing with a team that's not got as good players as you, and you're playing against a younger team or five-a-side or whatever, you always have that one player. No matter how many times you play that team, that one player always plays better. They always stand out. They always got a better touch. They always score goals. They always assist. They're better than the rest. That's Paul Pogba. He's been playing with a team that's not been very good for a long time. And he's actually had the ability to say, look, I'm the main man. I'm going to do good passes. I'm going to do good assists. I'm going to score goals. I know I don't want to push it all on Paul Pogba. Don't get me wrong. But for me, there's not enough games where he's performed at a decent level, even 70% of his ability. And I'm asking myself why. Is this the end of Paul Pogba? Should we move on? What's your thoughts, man?
Yeah. So with Pogba, it's a tricky one, right? We know he's got all the ability in the world, but at the end of the day, if you don't show it, what is that worth to the team? If you're not bringing the output, what is that worth to the team? It's all well and good saying you could do a 50-yard ball or twist up this person or this skill or body this guy or hold up this ball, get it on your chest, do headers and do all these headers and it's all great. but that doesn't win you football matches. What wins you football matches is goals and assists. And his numbers have not been good enough. His consistency has not been good enough. Added to that, right? Okay, if you're not scoring, you're not making goals, you're not creating goals, we can live with that. At least show some effort, some work rate, some hard work, and some burning desire, right? We know Fred hasn't got the best quality, but you know, when Fred steps on that pitch, he's putting his heart, his soul, and he's putting a shift in. We don't see that from Pogba. And I think that's one of the biggest problems of him, is that when he's not on his game and he's not performing, he's not carrying the team, which a player, he's a record signing for us. Let's not forget that. Still to this day, with the Lukaku's, with all the players that we brought in, the Sanchos, he's still our record signing. With that comes expectation. When he's signing, him and Stormzy are doing all these dances and all these videos, people are excited, people are buzzing. We were like, yes, we're getting a genuine world-class player who's going to come and lead us on to success. Now, we haven't built on that around him, but also Pogba hasn't played his part. He's our second highest paid player and he's not earning it. We've signed, and again, I think what put the nail in his coffin is when you buy this relatively unnamed player from Portugal for half the price of Paul Pogba, and he wraps in 30 goals a season from the same position, countless assists from the same position. It makes you look bad, and it shows you, okay, well, isn't this what our £90 million signing should have been doing for us for the last 3 years, and inspiring the team, lifting up others, running his socks off, game in, game out. We just haven't seen that from this guy.
You know what it is, though, which is coming to my mind now, though, that I don't think Pogba got seen from Juventus, but he wasn't the main man at Juventus. They didn't rely on him at Juventus. It was Pirlo. Do you know what I mean? He was kind of like the kid who kind of just added a little bit of stardust. I think the difference between Bruno and Pogba is that Pogba doesn't want to really be the main man and do it by himself. I think he wants to play and be a cog in a bigger, wider team. Do you see what I'm saying? Bruno's mentality is, I come in and I'm going to score and assist as much as I can and get these numbers up. I'm a lone wolf. I'll do it. I feel like Pogba, you see when he goes to France, right? And he's getting the team huddled up. He's like, come on, we do this for France. Come on. Pogba plays well when he's got better teams around him. Granted, I know that's not just always good to have that, and you've got to do well by yourself, but he always plays better when he's not the most important player. Do you see what I'm saying? And he came onto Man United with a big wage. It wasn't his fault that it was 90 million. He had Riola on his back, and the club doesn't decide how much.
No. He picks Riola. He picks Riola, so we're not having that.
Fine,
that's
whatever,
it. He chooses him.
But everybody.
That's his agent. He doesn't have to be with Riola.
The club decide the transfer fee, all right? The club's decided, okay? All right? So the club decided that. No one decided Harry Maguire will be 10 million, whatever, to 10 million, 90 million, 100, whatever. That was Leicester, okay? Forget about that. If you're looking at Pogba as a player, forget about the transfer fee. He came on. He never said that I wanted to be the known player and I have to do everything every game. His first thing was, can we get good players around me, please? Because I don't want to just have to do it all by myself. So for me, Pogba and Bruno are completely different mentalities. And I think Pogba, when he goes to a team where he just how he plays really good at France, we play really good with Juventus, when he's got ballers around him and the pressure's not all on him, which is what Manchester United fans have been putting on him for years, saying that he needs to score worldies every game, he needs to do assists every game. Pogba goes about his life. He just wants to be able to play good football and help out the team. So that's where I think the difference is between Pogba and Bruno.
No, and again, a lot of what you're saying I agree with, in terms of the fact that Pogba, he doesn't function well when he's the main man and the pressure's on him. He didn't have that at Juve. He's like the side bit. He is literally like the icing on your very nice, delicious, well-decorated cake.
Yeah.
However, he wasn't brought in to Man United as that. He was brought in to lead that. And the fundamental problems with that are, I believe, you're right, he doesn't function well when he's given that main role. But in his head, and the way he performs on the pitch, it's all about Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba doesn't play for the team. Paul Pogba plays for Paul Pogba. If Paul Pogba had the mentality that matches actually his capability, because he hasn't got the mentality, he hasn't got the capability to drive a team forward. So if he actually accepted that role and said, you know what, I'm going to play for the team, I'm going to be selfless, I'm not going to try and dribble past 100 players, I'm going to keep it simple, I'm going to simplify my game, I'm going to just fit into that role and take a back seat.
But he's not been allowed to.
He has it. No. He has.
He's not been allowed to.
The last season. No, hold on, man. No. The fans. He doesn't listen to the fans. You heard what Pogba says. I don't. He is Paul Pogba. He is Paul Pogba. He does not lose any sleep over that. Over the fans.
It's not just the fans. It's the whole pressure of Manchester United.
The pressure of Man United.
Back seat. But the same thing you're saying that he should get numbers like Bruno and.
Hold on. I'm saying to you, his mentality is not adjusted to take that role. If you're the way he's playing and the way he's been brought into play and the way he sees himself, he has puffing out his chest. Remember when he was on penalties and he was doing a 1 kilometer run up every time and then missing? Like, it's just ridiculous stuff like that, where it's all about Paul Pogba. I'm going to do, and then missing. So he needs to simplify his game, calm down, and perform for the team. He'd be a much better player. But the problem that he's got is he doesn't see himself that way. He doesn't see himself that way. Yes, the price tag. So let's come back to the price tag, because you can't compare the price tag of Paul Pogba to the price tag of Maguire, because everybody knew at the time when we signed Maguire, everybody looked at that and knew that we were paying way over the odds. He's not worth that, but Leicester didn't have to sell and it was an inflated market. At the time when we signed Paul Pogba, I would say the majority of fans, nobody was questioning the price tag because he was smashing at Juventus. We were expecting, nobody looked at it and said, oh, we've paid way too much. He's not worth that. He's only a £40 million player. No one was saying that at the time. We smashed the world record fee and we brought in a player who we expected to deliver those results, and he hasn't lived up to it. And I think that's a big part of the reason why the expectations are so high. But I think conversely with Maguire, those expectations are justified because of the ability that he has. We all know that he's got technically in there, he's got that ability, but mentally and aptitudinally, he's not able to bring it on a consistent basis. And that's the problem. So where I'm at with him in terms of the situation is, if it was me, I still believe we can get, because he's got so much talent, I still feel I want to give him every opportunity to show it, because I feel like the things he can do that he brings to our team, no one else can do it. And there's so much ability there. So it's about getting it arm around him and say, look, you want this new contract. We know you love Manchester United. You've been here as a youth player. You've come back. We know you want to win trophies and be successful. And if you can, ideally, you want to do it here. Yes, we know it's your last contract and money is obviously into play. Like, let's get it real. There is a reason why he keeps that big, disgraceful leech of a man as his agent, right? Because he gets him good deals. He looks after his clients. He makes them very, very wealthy. That's the bottom line. Pogba's not here as a charity, right? It's a short career. I don't knock him for that. He's got to get the most he can. However, if you are asking for this big money and you want to be paid like De Bruyne, 400,000 a week, bro, you need to be performing on the pitch and your output needs to match that. You can't have a man like Bruno hitting 30 goals, 20 assists, and he's on £150,000 and Paul Pogba's on double that, doing less than half the numbers. It doesn't work, right? So I'm saying to Pogba, look, we can give you that deal, but come on, let's smash it. First 20 games of the season, let me see you bang 15 goals. Let me see you bang 10 assists. Let me see you take these games by the scruff of the neck. Let me see you do that consistently, and you can get your £400 contract and we all win. That is what I want to see. But unfortunately, if he performs like he did last season and the last 3 years, there's no way you can justify giving him a £500,000 contract. So he'd have to go.
And we've seen him do it before. Mate, I hear you, man. Look, we got Leeds coming up, right? And I just want to get your predictions in because we're running out of time. What are you thinking? What's your scoreline for Leeds?
Bro, I think so long as Ollie picks my team and not yours, I think we'll get a good result.
What, one player differently? What are you going for then?
So I'm saying be positive. Let's go 2-0.
All right, I'm saying 3-3.
3-3.
I think it'll be a high scoring game.
And you think we're not going to get the 3 points? That's not a good start.
No, it's not a good start, but I just feel like we never have good starts because we never have the team together. We never have the team together playing, gelling. We got one person in Uruguay, Sancho, even though we went at, who did we play? We played in the last game. I can't freaking remember now.
Everton.
Yeah, played in Everton. Oh, but for some reason, Sancho took freaking ages to get here. I don't get it. He had
holiday.
Yeah, I know, but come and play football. I know people that cut their holidays short. You know what I mean? Just come and play football, man. Anyway, we've got loads of players that have been out. It's just all bit itsy bitsy. I feel like in the next 3 weeks we'll get into our rhythm, but anything could happen this first game. Do you remember Tottenham last season? They freaking smashed us. That was awful. That made me feel ill. So I just don't know where we're going to go in the first game. But
we're not. But I'll tell you the reason. So that's not going to happen again, right? Because that cost us. You got to think those first 3 games: losing to Palace, losing to Tottenham, and there was someone else we bloody lost to. I can't remember. We scraped past Brighton, but there's someone else that we lost to. Bro, that's 9 points. Yeah, we were only 12 points behind. We were 12 points behind.
Have you seen our run up? Have you seen our run up in October, November? Like we just basically got all top 6.
Yeah, bring it on. But we do well in those games, though, Dom. That's the thing. We do well. But so I got to ask you, right? I know you were buzzing for Sancho. You happy we got him?
100%. I'm happy we got Sancho. 100%.
What do you think he's going to do this season,
mate? Sancho's going to freaking tear it up. You know what it is, right? Sancho is one of those people that he'll start to play, right? But he'll want to induce a certain way of playing from people around him, right? And I don't know if they'll keep up with him because he'll want these connections and one touch and this. I don't know if other people be like, oh, what did you want to 1-2? Oh God, I'm so sorry. Let's try that again. Like he's one of those people that feeds off team and movement. I don't know if we're there yet. Van der Beek loves that, and he'll play really good with Sancho. He will play so well. Martial will play really good with Sancho because Martial loves a one touch. He loves a flick. He loves to keep the ball. It's just the rest of the team. I hope they're up to his speed. If we give him the right tools and the right environment to thrive, the guy will do so well, man. He just needs to play his game and not let people, you know what? Don't let people coach him out of his skill. If they start trying to coach away the ability, I will be furious.
Bro, I honestly think the way Ollie was talking about this guy, the key things I listened for that press conference was when he said there's untapped potential in there. That excited me because it's like, I think Ollie's going to try and take this guy and turn him into a literally potential Ballon d'Or winner, like CR7 levels. I think, not saying he's got that potential to be as good as Ronaldo, but I think they're going to do what they always do: get him in the gym, get him physically strong, get him into beast mode. Imagine Sancho in beast mode. His game will go to a whole new level. And I agree with you in terms of the style of play, but I think you're doing a disservice to our current players to say you don't know if they're going to be up to his speed. When you're talking about the likes of Edison Cavani. But Dom, and this is where I think it's a bit myopic with not just you, but a lot of the fans when they say this. Look at who was the game where we played last? Was it Roma, Old Trafford?
Yeah,
6-2. Go back and look at those goals. Edison Cavani, Bruno. There was one touch play around the box.
We can do it, Sean, but we don't do it consistently. We can do it. So, it's not consistent, bro.
But now when you bring Sancho into that's another player who likes to do that, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be more. It's going to be more consistent now.
It could be more consistent now. It could easily work out as it easily couldn't. That's what I'm saying. Do you know what I mean? Because things have to come together, brother. Things have to come together. It's not just put him in there. Yeah, we're sorted now on the right side. It doesn't work like that, bro.
Just go and play, son. Go and play.
You need to understand the team and how they play. But anyway, we've run out of time. Guys, thank you so much for joining us for the first show back in a couple of months. It's been good to be back, Sean. I appreciate you as always. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow Sean on Twitter at Growth Football, and I'm on at United Source MUFC. Subscribe, like the video, and let's get the win on Saturday. Such a big game. I hope I can come back after the game for the match reaction, and we're just sipping on orange juice. Guys, thank you so much again. Sean, appreciate you. Anything else you want to say, Sean, before we go?
Nah, big up, guys. It's going to be a big season. Keep faith, keep the positivity, and let's get this done.
My man. Peace out, guys.